As a millennial, I think that's what that means.
I believe you.
Welcome to No Ordinary Friendship.
I'm Emily.
And I'm Teresa.
Let's catch up.
Welcome, listeners.
Hello.
Episode 49.
Yes. Let's jump into breaking news because Teresa has a hard stop today. I said that weird.
Not
hard stop.
Versus a soft one. Okay, so this is not a political podcast.
No.
My mom likes to remind me all the time to stay away from politics.
Oh, really?
Which is like kind of funny. But the VP just picked a VP.
Yes.
And I thought that was kind of cool.
Yes. He's a man that I had never heard of before, but already I like him.
I've never heard of him before, but it seems like
He kind of gives me Warren Buffett vibes.
but like more warm, right? 'Cause
Or
he's a little younger.
that old man from Up.
Yeah. Like I could see him being that old man from Up.
Mr. What's his name?
I have no idea.
I know the little boy's name is Russell.
Oh, I was like, Arthur? Arthur seems like a good name though.
That does.
Right? But I have never known so much about a VP. I feel like I didn't know anything about, well, JD Vance I did because I read his book a long time ago, but I don't know anything about his recent resume.
Same.
And I didn't know anything about Pence. I didn't know anything about, it just, no one cared.
Yeah.
But this is the first time that I'm like, oh,
You're doing some research.
I'm doing some research. I told you I watched the rally yesterday.
Yeah, how was that?
It was good. I thought it was pretty inspiring.
I feel like there's this great energy.
Yes, the
coming,
vibes were good.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm actually sort of hopeful.
Yeah.
Before, when they first announced Kamala was running, I was like, oh, we're dead in the water, you know? But now, I don't know. Trump is kind of shooting himself in the foot sometimes.
Right.
Yesterday, I saw a TikTok clip where it was like, Fox News just cuts off Trump talking at his rally because it seemed like he was talking gibberish. And they're just and that was
Right. I feel like Kamala has she's the definition of leaning in right now to her role. And she's really
Yeah.
coming out with a bang. And she picked
Good for her.
good for us.
I thought
good for the world.
I mean, I don't know anything about politics, but I thought she might pick Pete.
Buttigieg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I had to Google how to say his last name.
Did I say it right?
Yeah, I think so. It says boot edge edge. But when you look at it, it's Buttigieg.
It seems like a lot of people like him, but
Yeah.
everyone's like, U.S. is not ready for an openly gay man.
Right. I think a woman plus a gay man on the ticket is
Too much.
Too
liberal.
much. Too much.
Yeah. But, okay, so with all of that, her TikTok is popping up. There's a couple different accounts, official accounts.
Yeah.
But have you seen Kamala HQ?
Yeah. Is that hers?
She has a Kamala Harris one, but then there's a Kamala HQ, which I guess used to be Biden HQ. And they renamed it. And so a lot of
nice.
people may have blocked Biden.
Oh.
And then so when they renamed it, they weren't getting it. And people are like, wait, I'm so confused. Everyone's talking about this. How come it's not
Oh,
there?
interesting.
But anyways, that one I feel
That was
like
smart
is
because
more-
they're piggybacking off of existing followers.
Yeah. I don't think he had that many followers, though, to be honest. The content
More
was
than
a little
us.
different. But remember when Michelle Obama said, when they go low, we go high. So someone said, this campaign, we learn, it's all about if they go low, we step on them.
Yeah, I saw something Kamala is petty and we're here
Yes,
for it.
that one, the HQ one, is quite petty.
I'm glad.
But they're also really funny. So this one
They must have a
specific
Gen
one
Z correspondent
that
who
I wanted.
understands TikTok.
Well, every single one that goes viral, the comment section is who is running this account? They need a raise. But my favorite one so far is the Trump's frequently asked questions. Have you seen that one?
No.
It's him on his private plane, little sound in the background. It's someone clearly using their pointer finger to type, very slowly. And it's a bunch of questions that Trump may be Googling. Number one, how to back out of a debate. Do people really not like JD? How to hide Project 2025. Am I weird quiz? I thought that one was the best one. And how to spell Democrat. Oh no, but then it's spelled demo carrot. And then the last one is what is a prosecutor? So good. Sorry, not gonna watch it right now.
Love it. Yes, I'm here for the Harris Waltz team. I was like, should I make a shirt? I'm sure a lot of people
There's
already
a lot
did.
of shirts.
Yeah. Did you know one of my friends posted this that Kamala and Waltz are the same age.
Whoa, she looks way better.
Well, okay, I think she's 59 and he's 60, but I don't know if it's like a matter of birthdays and they're like actually the same year. But isn't that crazy? Because
that is crazy.
Yeah.
Whoa. I mean, whoa.
Part of it is his hair.
Right,
know?
he's balding.
Yeah.
Very much so. He very much has like grandpa vibe.
Yes.
But I learned
In
from
a
the
good
rally that his kids are like in the 20s, early 20s, which is how he heard about TikTok.
Oh.
Or like how it's doing on TikTok. And in the rally, he was talking about how he went through IVF as well with his
I saw
wife.
a quote about that.
Yeah. And so I was like,
and his
his
daughter's name is Hope, right? So cute.
So cute. Okay, that's all.
Okay.
All right, next thing I have is, this is a PSA. I'm in the process of moving, documenting everything, tracking it on a spreadsheet. And so we're selling a bunch of stuff because where we're moving to already has a lot of furniture that we don't need. And man, what a journey it has been. It is annoying as fuck. And when it comes time to post on Marketplace, there's an option now where you can do multiple listings.
Oh.
But they like give you a template for a spreadsheet that you fill out, and then you can populate that and then upload it and it'll populate all these different.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either until it was too late, Emily. Too late.
Your next move.
Right. So for anyone, because you typically draft up the spreadsheet right before you go post it.
Yeah.
So for anyone else that's looking to do something big in terms of posting on Marketplace, it's an option for you.
I actually just do it real time on my phone when I do postings.
Oh, wait, but you don't have like 50 things to post, right?
Much.
Yeah. Which is probably the best. By the way, Steven is a terrible picture taker. I gave him pro tips and everything, like get down to the level of the thing, like don't take it just from up top. He spent half a Sunday, like cataloging and taking pictures. In the very first like 10 that I saw, they were all crooked. Like he didn't take off like the baby bumper thingies.
Oh no.
There was just like stuff on the table that we're trying to sell. And I'm like, there's some personal information on here.
Like your address, your name, your social security number.
So it's been a slow process.
Maybe delegate something else to him.
Yeah.
You take that one on.
But I had a question for you.
Yes.
So a lot of people, I prefer Venmo.
Okay.
And I don't understand when people use Zelle.
I'm indifferent. I think some people don't have Venmo.
Why?
Because Zelle is like, at least for me, I have Bank of America. It's like part of it. So it's automatically you have Zelle. I assume some people don't want to sign up for Venmo because, I don't know.
It's like a third party.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if my parents have Venmo, but they have Zelle.
Do you use Zelle as frequently? Like, do they have an app?
I don't know. I just go to my Bank of America app. They might have a separate app too.
Interesting.
It's in my like transfer options. So when people request Zelle, I'm happy to do it because I have it. But I don't know. I usually say Venmo.
I am a 99.9% Venmo person. When they say they want to use Zelle or PayPal, I say no.
I don't have PayPal, I think. Or
I don't either.
I don't know. I have it in some form because I remember using it to buy something on eBay, like my freshman year of college.
Yeah.
But
I find the UI so hard to use, and I don't know if I told you, but I locked myself out once, and it was never able to recover.
You
my
never
account ever
unlocked
again. Yeah, because I moved so many times between college to like my mid 20s and late 20s that they're like, oh, this is the only way to verify that this is really you. We're gonna send something to the address you have on file, and it was our old place in San Francisco, and I was like in Ithaca at that point.
They need to have another way.
Yeah.
Because people don't stay
I'm sure
forever.
there's a better way now, but no thank you. All right, moving on to our Guess How Much game.
Yes, we've rebranded our pricing game to Guess How Much just because it seems a little more fun. So we are in the process of potentially getting a new couch because, as you know, Charlie has dust mite allergies.
Right.
And remember when like I went through all that diagnosis stuff, there were documents that said like up to 70% of an old pillow can be dust mites in weight. It's really gross.
What?
Like a feather pillow. So I got rid of a lot of our old pillows, but then the couch Victor has had since like right after business school. So it's pretty old now.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming the same applies, you know?
It's lived a good life.
Yeah, it's lived a good life, but also there's probably a lot of dust mites in there, even though I wash the covers regularly and I even have like other covers I put on. But I was like, oh, maybe we should get like a leather couch or something that's more dust mite repellent or whatever. So we started looking, browsing. You know, IKEA is supposed to be budget friendly. How much do you think an IKEA sectional couch is these days?
Okay.
Remember our couch from our old apartment? It was from IKEA.
Yes, I remember that couch.
I feel like it was like $300.
We probably got the cheapest couch.
Yeah.
And that was
barely fit in the room.
Okay, let's keep in mind that was 2 decades ago. Oh, nearly.
No, it was not.
Almost.
07, for the record, listeners. Not 2 decades.
Well, it depends on the size. Like, do you have a chase?
It's like a L shape.
Okay, and for the size of your living room, I don't know, 2,500.
Close. It was like 3,000 from IKEA.
I know IKEA's
like,
gotten
where
pricey.
are those of us who are frugal supposed to shop these days?
Secondhand, maybe.
But then, since I don't want the dust, I feel like I should
Yeah.
get new. We went to like this store in the Hillsdale Mall, Ethan Allen. And I was asking her because they have a bunch of couches, and she's like, "Oh yeah, you can get like leather or like this faux suede that's supposed to be, I guess, good for kids." And she was like, "Oh, it'll be like 4,000 if you get like the other materials."
Yeah, suede or faux suede, is that pricey too?
I guess
Leather, I know,
so.
is very pricey.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a while since you guys went couch shopping. It
has.
So it's really hitting you hard.
I'm like, what? Maybe no couch.
No, I'm always very surprised at how much couches are too.
Yeah, I don't know. So listeners, if you have any insider tips where I can get a good quality but lower cost couch, hit me up.
Maybe Scandinavian designs or living spaces.
Oh, okay.
They have good stuff, and you probably wouldn't use it for more than 5 years.
Well, exactly. We were like, this isn't even meant to be like a long-term investment, so I
Right.
don't want to go high-end because we're not living in a home that we're going to live in
Right.
forever, and
Right.
you know, new
Sizing
spaces.
differences.
Yeah. So we just want like an in-between couch that won't trigger her allergies.
We need to chat because I didn't know that about I told you, but Logan also has dust mite allergies too. So I need to learn more about the pillows because my doctor told me nothing.
I know, your doctor kind of was lame.
I know.
But I did tell you this on a previous podcast episode, Teresa. There's proof.
Dang. Okay. Snoop Dogg's Olympic salary. Do you know what this is?
No, I didn't even know he was getting paid.
Oh, yeah. He's getting paid.
He's getting paid to just go watch the Olympics?
No, he's like, quote unquote, working. He's like having fun promoting Olympic good vibes. He's on prime time.
Well, I know he's been like watching a lot of the events and he carried
he's like
the torch. What else? Is he commenting stuff?
Yeah, he talks to that primetime guy with glasses. It seems like he's just there to like be the ambassador.
Okay.
But this guy, I think he's a VC, sat next to some NBC executive, and then he tweeted about it because of what he heard. So this is not official, I would say. Maybe it will be by the time this podcast comes out. But guess what his Olympic salary is per day?
Per day? Oh, gosh. 25,000.
No,
Higher?
way higher.
Per day?
I know, it's like a 2-week
100,000.
stint. Higher.
What? 200,000.
Higher. Okay, I'm just going to tell you. before
Okay,
you
tell
freak out.
me. Yeah.
$500,000 per day.
Per day? Who is footing this
Plus
bill?
expenses. NBC maybe or partially.
Good job,
It's
Snoop Dogg.
very, or I don't know if it's NBC, but wait, the Olympics are on NBC.
Yes.
I just watch on Peacocks. I don't
Same.
know.
Or YouTube TV.
Yeah, so that's what everyone is talking about. Up to $15 million because there's like other bonus structures in his contract.
Oh my gosh.
Again, this is like not straight from Snoop Dogg or from anyone like official, but that's in the rumor mill.
That is crazy. No wonder he looks so happy all the time.
I know. He's like, I'm rich. I'm freaking
Get
rich.
me a gig like that.
I know. And you get to go to the Olympics.
What do you guys want me to watch? I'll watch anything.
We really will.
The boringest sport or like, I don't know.
We'll comment on it too, because I doubt Snoop Dogg knows everything about every sport.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
Okay. Pop culture.
Oh, this is me.
I have seen this, but I'm super confused, like why it's even a trend. So please enlighten me.
I don't know what the origin is either, by the way. Okay, but for listeners I don't know, the give me my money trend is
on TikTok.
On TikTok, it's kind of like a little harmless prank, right?
Yeah.
So you have 3 people or 4 or more, and then you have a victim in mind. And you basically go around going, give me my money, and like different accents or just saying in a different way. And then everybody claps and goes, yay! And then the next person does the same thing, give me my money, everyone claps. And then when it gets to their victim, the prank victim, they say, give me my money, and then nobody claps.
Everyone just looks away awkwardly.
Dead silence and awkward.
I've seen people pranking their parents a lot.
I see people pranking their kids. The toddler ones are the saddest ones because they look so confused. They're either really sad or they get really angry. So one of them was like, clap.
But like, honestly, it's kind of boring to me. Like, why did people start doing this?
I don't know where it came from. I should have looked that up, actually.
To me, it doesn't have like a lot of creativity behind it. And like... Why are they saying that specific phrase?
Yeah, that specific phrase is weird.
Yeah.
But I think they were just like, oh, this is a TikTok trend. It's super easy to do.
Yeah.
And
you get views, I guess.
I could totally tell that some of them are just like in remember those little meeting room, conference rooms in colleges?
Yeah.
It's like someone doing it late night and they prank their classmates.
I guess they're like, oh, let's try it out.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I don't know. This one was a dud for me.
Oh, wow. Okay, you are not a fan.
No.
I think Idris Elba was pranked by his daughters. He was not happy. He was just like, what is this? Get out of here.
I like watching people do that, the Brat Summer girl, her dance, the apple, you know that dance?
No. Oh, the da-da-da. Yeah. Where they break the core in the heart.
Yeah. But like, how do they make it look like it's sped up? I don't know the mechanics of it.
Do they speed it up?
Like, I think people must be dancing to it at like half speed and then they do 2x because like the movements are kind of like jolted when they post it. And I'm not technically savvy enough to understand how they're doing it.
We're so not technically savvy on social media is what we are learning.
It's true. So someone tell me, although I don't know if any of our listeners are on TikTok except us.
Which is why they come here for their TikTok news. Don't leave us. Don't get on TikTok. You'll know everything.
Yes.
Okay. Next one is also me.
Okay.
Remember that pommel horse guy we were talking about in the Olympics?
Steve?
On the U.S. team? The one that looks like a nerd?
Clark Kent.
They asked him what he's going to do now, and his response was, a lot of gaming. And he's like, I want to get right into my gaming chair. And he talked about, he name dropped some game in the comment section, like went crazy because they're like, oh my God, he talked about the game that I play. I wonder what his score is. And I was like, this is so authentically him, you know? And it wasn't like some weird PR response. It was very much like, could play a lot of games in my gaming chair.
Did you see the Asian guy on the men's Olympics team? Like they did this interview and they're like, oh, we heard that you really like fragrances. Yes. And then he like identified what the reporter person was wearing.
I thought that was a little bit, impressive, but also creepy because I watched the video and he was like sniffing her.
Well, she allowed it.
Yeah, that's true. She like
I'm
maybe
just
instigated
super impressed.
It. Yeah.
I don't think I could do
like,
that.
Givenchy, gentleman.
He's like a sommelier of fragrances.
Which is so random. I don't think I know anyone like that.
No, but good for him, you know? Being his true self.
I guess. What can you do with that skill?
I don't know. Hit on girls.
They should have asked, like, what scent do you wear? Like, what
they
scent
did.
Do you... Oh.
He said YSL something. Because then the TikTok was like, YSL sponsor him.
Oh.
Yeah. He said that's his, like, competition fragrance. Because it's, like, the one he wore the first time he competed or something.
Oh.
Yeah. They're probably a little superstitious.
Yeah.
Athletes.
I heard that Suni has Jordan Childs do her hair because she also has some hair superstitions too.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. I have superstitions now about like saying anything good about the kids. Like, oh, the kids haven't been sick in a while or the kids are really behaving. I'm always like, don't say it to Victor.
You just think it, but you never say it out loud.
It out there.
Yeah. I definitely have that superstition too. I don't
what
say
has motherhood
anything.
done to us?
I don't say anything. And then sometimes I want to tell Steven just to be like, hey, are you thinking about these same things too?
Uh-huh.
It's probably
But
just
you
like,
can't.
but I can't. Yeah, I can't put that
Maybe
out in
you
the
can write
universe.
it or something.
No, I think that's
Text
still
it.
putting it out in the universe. And on that note, Suni Lee and
Yes.
Devin Booker.
Yes. I saw the picture on TikTok. I don't know who he is.
He's a basketball player and he used to date Kendall Jenner.
Oh.
Yeah, so there was a
okay.
picture of them. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure they were just both there hanging out or like meeting one another.
Did he play in the Olympics?
I think so.
Okay.
Although I'm really not sure. He might have just been there to hang out.
view it
Who
or
knows?
whatever.
But there's also a video of him with a camcorder, like a straight up camcorder in the audience, like filming during gymnastics.
Aw, filming her?
Don't know, but people were
Are,
like,
are they like dating or are people just
No.
trying to like
ship them. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think they are just probably
what is ship them?
like,
Is that a saying?
yeah.
Oh gosh.
It's like, oh gosh, Emily, even Evelyn just said it.
I didn't know. I thought it was a typo.
That's true. Our friend Evelyn was talking about this couple earlier, and she said Brooklyn Decker or something for Devin Booker.
And I didn't question it because I was like, oh, I know who she's talking about.
It's kind of like you support this relationship, or like you want that. I think.
Okay.
As a millennial, I think that's what that means.
I believe you.
So we'll see where that goes. I thought it was a really cute little couple and like all the different
They're
relationships.
very attractive together.
Yeah. But he's very tall because he's a basketball player, and she's very short because she's a gymnast.
I saw like someone posted on TikTok where they were lip reading her before her like floor routine or something, and she was like saying like, "You got this. Let's do this. Like, do this for the last time." And then supposedly she reposted what that person said. So everyone was like, no, like, does that mean she's like gonna retire or, you know, because she has that disease.
Right, the kidney.
I don't know what it means, but the fact that she reposted it almost means like she's like, yeah, you're right, you know?
Oh, who was saying that to her?
No, she was saying it to herself, but someone lip read her.
Oh.
You know, people like to lip read
Dang.
at like events.
That's creepy. But I get it, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. So I don't know. But good for her. At least she, you know, went out with the bang and got to do it one more time. If in fact she is retiring.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on to less exciting news. Family wellness. So I went to my annual physical 8 months into the year.
You did.
Yes, I did.
Okay, that's a good reminder for me and everyone
Yeah.
else to book it.
But honestly, like,
What do they even do,
I wanted
right?
more stuff to be done to me.
Yeah.
You know? Like, okay, so she took my weight. She took my blood pressure.
Okay.
The scale, I was like, is this right? It was like not a really fancy one. It looked like literally like a scale people had in their home in like the 90s. And then they did blood work, which I guess
Okay.
is the most important. I got to ask her random questions, but I told her like, I feel like I have to pee a lot. And then when I go pee, I don't always pee a lot. And she was like, oh yeah, like were your births vaginal? And I was like, yeah. She was like, that's really common because after all that, like you probably need like pelvic floor
Yeah.
therapy. I was gonna ask you, have you done that before?
I looked at that pretty extensively because my OB was talking about how important it was to prep for vaginal births
See, I was never told
and like
that.
to strengthen those muscles like before and afterwards. So and I followed this great girl on Instagram when I was still on Instagram that I'll tell you about. I think it was like Bell Method maybe.
Okay, maybe I should go
And she's
follow
based in
that.
Canada, but she had some exercises that I did and I thought that they were really helpful.
I need that because I'm trying to solve my whole. Nowadays, I just like tell myself like, don't believe it. You feel like you need to pee, but you don't. Like it's
But
fake.
no, you got to work those muscles
Yeah,
out.
I want to fix the muscles. So
Do you feel? I didn't know that you have to pee so often. I feel like other.
I don't always like. It's not always, but sometimes I feel like I just peed and I'm like, wait, do I need to pee again? And sometimes I don't know if it's like anxiety pee because we're like
Right.
about to head out the door
Right.
or whatever. But I want to solve it and have a normal.
What
pee
did you look
indicator.
into?
Not yet. So she was like, oh, for some reason, nothing's coming up on my system. The best bet is like call your insurance and see who's like in network.
Oh, she wants you to go see a pelvic
Yeah.
floor therapist.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to start earlier, there's definitely a lot of great YouTube channels.
That's
like,
true. I should just do
this.
that first and see if it helps because I'm all for not paying any more medical bills.
I honestly think they really do help. Like, unless you're in pain or like something.
Yeah, it's not painful.
Yeah.
And I'm not leaking. Like, I know there are women who like
jump and leak.
Yeah.
Sneeze and leak.
Yeah. I've never had that even during pregnancy. But it's just that feeling like, oh, I need to pee. So, yes. And then the next one, something I saw on social media, so may not be true, but you know, everyone's talking about microplastics these days and like trying to
Who's
reduce,
everyone?
I don't know. Like I see it
The
a lot.
mom groups?
Mom groups, social media, health professionals.
Yeah.
But I saw a post that said like a study revealed that if you drink tap water, you potentially are drinking the equivalent of like a credit card size amount of microplastics every week.
Week?
Yes.
Emily.
I don't know if it's true. Also, I use filtered water, so I felt okay.
Yeah, you have that fancy filter water machine.
I do.
that they
We
sell
have like
in
a
K-Town.
reverse osmosis
Wait,
water.
hold on. A week?
Hold the phone.
I thought you were going to say a year.
I know. So I don't know if it's true. That's why I said take it with a grain of salt. Do your own research. I'm not here to provide all the information.
Wait, where did you see this?
On Instagram. Like, you know, Instagram
they
serves
have
like
news.
a recent study, da-da-da-da, and like I don't
We
click
gotta dig into it more.
Yeah, but I was like, that is crazy. And I do believe like there's microplastics everywhere now just because of our water system
Right.
and everything. Like even eating fish, they say. But
Well, this is depressing.
yeah. So obviously like try to avoid drinking from plastic water bottles.
Right.
But if you have a water filter, listeners, I would use it.
I need to go get a new Brita filter. I've been feeling like my Brita filter is on its last leg right now because the water is starting to taste more like tap water.
Oh no. Wait, the filter itself or the whole
Just the filter itself.
Okay.
Yeah. I need a filter replacement. But I'm moving, so I'm like, do I
yeah, just
really need
wait.
one? But microplastics, one credit card a
Does
week.
your fridge in the house have a water
This one?
filter? In Saratoga.
No, but we have a reverse osmosis thing.
Oh,
built in.
okay.
Yeah, it's so slow compared
Is
to your machine. I think your machine is probably
You know,
newer.
we rent our machine, so
Oh.
it's an option for you.
Oh, can I
Yeah.
guess how much?
Yeah. Oh wait.
Is it
We already
monthly?
we already passed guess how much. It is monthly, yeah.
30?
It's like 40.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's not cheap. This was something that my mother-in-law insisted on us doing when we were in LA.
Is it?
And I was like kind of against it because, you know, I'm frugal. And I was like, ugh, I don't need to pay this much money for water.
Right.
I'm fine with our Brita or whatever we had. But now I kind of like it.
Yeah.
It's like cold or hot water on demand. And we know it's clean.
Right.
The only thing now I'm paranoid about is like, are we removing essential minerals that the girls should be having when they're growing?
You cannot win.
I cannot.
I think the problem for you is like you're too smart.
No, I don't know. I think too much. Someone needs to cut off my thinking.
Right. Through this podcast.
Yes.
And through other things.
I need more wine in my life. I'm always happy when she has wine.
Oh, we need to plan our Vegas trip.
Yes,
So we can go to the
please.
spa.
Okay. Random. I'm supposed to play pickleball next week for the first time.
Fun!
And I saw you said that you played pickleball.
This past weekend. Yeah.
So tell me what I need to know going into my first
Wait,
game.
no. Tell me more about how did you get into like playing pickleball this week?
Oh, I'm going to go play with some of the Saratoga girls.
I was not invited.
Because you're working.
Oh, damn it.
We're the non-working people.
I still wanted to be in that group. Okay. Well, do you have a racket?
No.
A paddle?
But someone's going to bring it for me. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to wear skort. That's
How
all I got.
sporty of you. I mean, you know how to play tennis. So,
barely.
it's
It's the same.
They're very different, but you're on the same court. It's
Like,
much
do I let the
smaller.
ball bounce before I hit it? Or no?
For serve, no. Or for serve, okay. So honestly, I just learned the rules last weekend and I got confused because for tennis, it doesn't bounce, but for pickleball, I think you can let it bounce. Also, this is my aunt teaching me, and my aunt is taking private lessons.
Oh, so she knows, like,
she has a pickleball court in her backyard. She's repurposed her tennis court to a pickleball court.
Nice.
Which is why we're all playing, because she's like, everybody has to
use
utilize
it.
this.
Yeah.
And she's gotten really into it too.
Cool.
There's, that front section is called the kitchen.
Okay.
I just know what it's called. I don't know what it actually means. But when you serve, you want to make sure it's not in the kitchen. And
Not in the kitchen.
Yeah, not in the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Are you playing doubles?
I think so.
Who's the fourth person?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
To maintain their privacy.
Okay.
If you want to know, sign up for our non-existent Patreon.
Alrighty. Well, you're going to have a great time.
I hope so. I'm going to be the weakest link for sure.
How long are you going to play for?
I don't know. 10 minutes. I'm tired, guys. You keep going.
All right.
But I'm excited because, like, how long has pickleball been popular and I've never played?
I heard it's going to be an Olympic sport soon.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. And I was thinking about, because of how into pickleball my aunt has gotten, I'm thinking about, like, getting some Etsy merch or something related to pickleball. I think she would really love it.
Yes. Want me to design it for you?
Yes. Do it.
Okay.
Do it. I think it'll do really well.
Should I say pickleball should be an Olympic sport? All right. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Remember to subscribe, like, and share.
Yes.
Bye.